Stop taking video.
This is like take 4 of this video, and I don't care because this is marvelous. Rosinski's Tabacum. Tabacum. Tobacco, right? It's just tobacco. And that's what it is. Now, I believe that there are 2 different cultivars of burley in this. But the smell of the tobacco in the pouch almost convinces me that there's some fermented Virginia in there too. Now, this is made just with tobacco, a little bit of water for the fermentation, and then just a drop or 2 of jojoba oil. I was inspired to go on Wikipedia and look up jojoba oil. I've seen it in hair care products and soap, skin care, but I didn't really know what it was. I did know that Snus at Home, whose excellent review of this snuff I watched before doing my own review, I knew he was pronouncing it wrong. It's not jojoba, buddy. It's jojoba. And it grows in western Mexico, the state of Sonora, Hermosillo. It grows across the Sea of Cortez, the Gulf of California, to the lower Baja, wherein lies Tijuana. It grows there. It grows in Arizona, Southern California, Utah. It is fodder for mule deer and javelina and other wild animals who eat its leaves. It produces flowers without petals. And it also produces seed pods called nuts. And these seed pods contain seeds, obviously, that when you grind them up, they produce a wax. It's more of a wax than an oil. Now, animals don't like the seeds because it kills their appetite and they get sort of anorexic. But for human beings, Native Americans used to use it specifically to suppress appetite. I'm talking about the seeds. Pregnant women would eat the seeds during their pregnancy, or the oil from the seeds, believing that it would make childbirth easier. It was used as a hair preparation and also a skin remedy for burns or scrapes or whatever, a first aid cream, if you will. To me, the aroma is of a desert flower, but not overpowering. I love it. Snus at Home said it smelled like hair in a really good way. I get what he's saying. That's not what I'm getting. And as a matter of fact, this is really reminiscent of another snuff I've had, perhaps something made in the first 6 batches of OSP. Chris, make me some snuff. He's so good at making snuff. Snus at Home makes homemade snus, as his channel title would imply. He also sells snuff boxes, so I'm going to post a link to Snus at Home's channel, and I think it's worth a look if you're looking for something else to watch. All right, let's take a pinch of this. This is of medium grind, slightly tending towards fine. The grind is beautiful and silky, very even. No large grains, no irregular grains. The moisture is medium. Ease of snuffing is high on this. Even a beginner will have no problems with this if you take it easy. Okay, here we go. Unclesquinty. Oh, tobacco goodness. I get quite a lot of the sweetness of the jojoba and the fermented tobacco on the first blast. It has something that's almost a bit cigar-like. The tobacco in this has to be perfect. I mean, this is brilliant. Snuff's so good you almost want to smoke a cigarette and grab a rag when you're done. Oh my God, that's good. I'm gonna pinch another one because it's so delicious. Have you ever noticed how weird songs will stick in your head? I've had the weirdest damn bunch of songs saying, you guys remember Romeo's Tune? I'm trying to remember the name of the guy that did it, but it was from 1979. I'll think of his name in a minute. And it's, meet me in the middle of the day, let me hear you say everything's okay. Bring me southern kisses from your room. Anyway, I don't know why that song popped into my skull this morning, but it's been in my head all day. Cheers. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Yeah, see what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to rickroll you. Yeah, there's not enough good that can be said about this. The scent is fermenty and sweet. Very easy to sniff. The back drip on this is a little bit stingy, so it's a little acidic, and that's perfect. That's fine. That's fine for this because even the back drip after the initial sting has a nice, sweet, pleasant finish in the back of the throat. Forward drip is negligible. This is also not a clogger, which I'm very happy about. I was a little concerned with the addition of the jojoba oil that it might become cloggy. Yeah, I'm going to use up this 10-gram refill envelope before I even get the chance to decant it, I think. This is awfully good. 5 out of 5 on the squinty scale. As far as nicotine, on a subjective scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is no nicotine at all and 10 is potentially dangerous, for me, with my high nicotine tolerance, this rates a 6 to a 7, depending on whether or not you've got food in your stomach, I would think. I would call this a moderate to high nicotine snuff. It is very easy to take, and aside from the mildly stinging back drip, it is 100%, 100%, 100% perfect. And I love this, and I'm very glad I got some. Again, thanks to Snus at Home and the other reviewers on YouTube who have already reviewed this. I realize I'm a little late to the party, but I'm loving it. Here's another pinch for you. Tabacum. Oh, let's talk about cost. Now look, if you buy this at Mr. Snuff, it's going to cost you $7.50, $8, I think, for this 10-gram envelope. That's the highest price. Lowest price I have found on this snuff and all of Mr. Rosinski's snuff would be to buy directly from Rene Rosinski, rosinskisnuff.de. And I got this envelope for about $5, I think, at artisansnuff.com. So you choose where you want to buy it, but do buy it. It's a good one. Rene Rosinski's Tabacum from the dank basement. I'm having a great weekend. It's so lazy around here. Let me have a slug of coffee. Yeah, other than some just dumb household stuff, laundry and marketing, going to the store and whatever, we have been reading audiobooks. My wife, when she retired, decided she was going to catch up on all her guilty pleasure reading first. And so we're starting with the action and adventure novels of Clive Cussler. And man, he writes a good book, as do his co-writers. And we are right now reading the Oregon Files series, which is fantastic. So if you're looking for some ripping yarns, light reading, and of course they are available on audiobook, which is how we are reading them as we are blind. This coming week, I've got a couple of more delayed reviews, and I apologize for delaying, but things have gotten very busy in a weird way around here. But I've got a couple of schmalzlers from Rene Rosinski. So we're going to be taking a look at those. It's still schmalzler season as we approach the holidays. So thanks for spending some time with me. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you very soon. Don't forget, Snus at Home. Very good reviews, and a particularly good review of this snuff.